And that's what I was kind of thinking. So I feel like these teams are somewhat similar. This is probably going to be my biggest bet of the week, and this is this Dallas Miami game. Now, this is not the Eagle fan talking into me, talking out loud,
All right, so we know which side he's taking here.
right? But hopefully Tyreek is back. But the Dolphins showed me something last week without Tyreek because we all talked about this team not looking the same without Tyreek Hill. We also have heard the narrative about this Miami team not beating anybody at all. And when I went back and looked at this Cowboys team, if you take out the Eagles, who have the Cowboys beaten? And that's what I was kind of thinking. So I feel like these teams are somewhat similar.
Yep.
Right?
This
somewhat
is
similar.
That Spider-Man meme of this is that Spider-Man meme of him pointing at each other. This is the AFC version of each other versus the NFC version of each other. You nailed that. I mean, these are the same teams.
Yeah, they're the same teams. And like Diddy said a little bit earlier, Miami's Dolphins' defense has been playing well. I think it is a good bounce back spot for Dallas because they had such a bad showing against Buffalo. So that makes a lot of sense. But Buffalo exposed them with dynamic running and a dynamic running back. And Miami has two.
So and a Mike McDaniel's run scheme, which is a
run scheme. So what I'm taking here, and I just didn't learn my lesson from last week. Okay, it still didn't go up. I like over 26.5 points for the Miami Dolphins in total points. I think they'll be able to score here. I think they get almost 21 to 17 points in the first half. And I also think that this offense is going to cook. If Tua wants to be in the MVP conversation, he needs this game big time. He needs this big game big time and needs this game to show up in a big way. I think Tyreek Hill plays. I don't think Gilmore or Bland can keep up with these receivers. I think we even had the owner of the Dolphins doing the Waddle. Waddle showed that he's still an elite receiver in his game. Well, not elite, but in the top 10 in this game. We already know that. We already know what Tyreek is. Tyreek is still chasing Megatron and trying to get that record. A lot of things around Miami speaks to a lot of people getting some individual awards and individual standouts. I really like Miami in this game. I think the Dolphins. Let me go to my little cheat sheet here. Dolphins win. They need Buffalo to lose, which is probably not going to happen. But they still need to win out to get the division. And they did a special on how Miami's stadium is rigged to have almost 15 to 20 degrees higher on the visitor side. So I could see this Dallas defense getting gassed by third, fourth quarter, and their waves of running backs and running schemes keep coming. Give me the Miami Dolphins over 26.5 points. This is a 3-unit play for me.